Yo, what up, man? Good evening. Good evening. How you doing? Nice, nice. Much appreciated. Right. So, peace. Eat. Heck yeah, man. Thank you. Shh. So, last night we were working on getting you an RG. You want to take another stab at it? Heck yeah. There should be trank darts. I've got a bunch in my inventory. Is there a long neck? Unless you want to use trank arrows. Alright. Oops, can't stop the crafting. It is crafting. Alright, well, nice. Yeah, if you want, send it long neck. There's one in the smithy. I saw your message about the arrows, after starting it, so I couldn't stop. I was too dedicated to the task. I had to complete it. Yeah. Made way too many tickle chips. Oh, you ready? I might be faster, but I gotta rest more. Wow, why are there so many low-level ones all over the place? I mean, yeah, but then you're gonna have like a super low-level one. Can you breed them to make them higher level? Is that a thing? Down to level 100. See her down there? We just gotta get her back to the trap. Got bored. Come at me. pull her off you and I'll lead her through the trap. So I can fly the Pteranodon through. Oh shoot, can you close the door? No! Alright, we got this. Sweet. What is that stat? Oh, fuck off. My little otter is attacking it. All I was trying to do is see what the diurnal trait was. Man, my little otter's feisty. Alright, I'm gonna go get some... I don't know if we have enough to make the superior kibble, but I'll see. There's enough stuff for it. If not, I'll go get some prime. Oh, that's cool. Wait, does that mean it does less during the night? And we did have enough materials to make 2 superior kibble. Here you go. There. Oh man, my freaking otter, it messed up the taming effectiveness. Nice. Oop. Making a couple of RG saddles.
Even upgraded.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out here in a second. So I can see that. Crafting a saddle. Do you have a saddle already? Oh, that works. Yeah, that's a nice green. I like that with the dark feathers. Ooh, she's dirty. Alright, let me go grab mine. Wow, wow. Not the best at parking. That'll do. Making the babies. Right, y'all ready? You ready? Yeah, I think... I don't know if it was this one or the first RG that I found. One of the two has, like, the blue crown and then blue feet. Yeah, let me take that. Oh. Yeah. This one, that'd be cool if the baby got the green feathers and neck, but then had the blue crown and feet. Oh. I know the hatchery will get the baby or the eggs ready to be hatched. Like, it'll get them right to the line. I don't think I've ever made an incubator before. Okay. How was that? Three. Oh. Guess we'll enable the breeding. there's a good chance the egg hatchery will grab it before, like, right after it comes out. Woohoo! I feel like a perv. I'm sitting here staring at them while they're doing it. And you're crawling up under there. Like, where do babies come from? You're in for the shock of your life here in a second. Alright. That's the wrong way. Bigimus Reximus. What? We didn't already have a name for that. I'm just imagining you down there with like a baseball mitt just ready to catch. Get it? Mod in a baseball mitt to catch babies. Oh, now it's for sure gonna get grabbed. Is it warm enough? There's an air conditioner over at the corner of the building. Over by all these tickle chickens. Yeah, right in here. Yep, it grabbed it. Alright, I'm gonna make this thing ignore the RGB. Alright. So yeah, inside the incubator here, it'll get it right to that line where it'll hatch. And then you can just pop it out in front of that air conditioner right when you're ready for it to hatch. So it'll keep them like right at the line. Like if you look in it, yeah, you can see all those tickle chicken eggs. They're Xeno eggs. Like as soon as I toss this thing out in front of the air conditioner, like 2 seconds later it'll hatch. Yeah, there's a couple Araneo eggs in there if you want. If you want to grab one. It's up to you if you want one. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go, I think I'll go work on the railroad some more. See how far I can get. Yeah, dude. I appreciate you making those train tracks and the pillars and everything. That's dope. Now go for it. I got like 50 bajillion. I left them all on breeding over here for way too long. So, yeah, I didn't intend to have that many of them. might be a Tickle Chicken saddle, either a completed one or a blueprint. So there's a couple of boxes with saddles for the Theries, or for saddles in general. If not, probably enough mats to make one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's adorable. Look at it. And 230. Wow. So fluffy. Okay. Yeah. So looks like our blueprint is 55.2. Have any saddles on any of them? I don't think so. I think, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's a blueprint in that cabinet, or that shelf if you want it. I'm gonna go work on the railroad. I've been working on the, sorry. Yeah, no problem, man. Sorry, it's been a long day and I'm a little undersleeped and overcaffeinated. Nice. Yeah, I got that stuff dialed in to where the imprint prompt happens pretty soon to give you plenty enough time to get it. Oop. Oop. Yeah, shit. Man, I just found a Tickle Chicken that has the Kingslayer trait. Level 15. Alright, whatever. I'll come back. good one. Any idea if Rexes or Acros or even Gigas can damage the train tracks? I don't think it'll be an issue, but curious just in case. Well, hopefully, I don't think we'll be building around Faerun. Yeah, I think if we stick to edges of the rivers, it should be okay. What? That's... Heck yeah. Awesome, thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. So far, I got 58 tracks, so probably. No, it cuts into the rock. Dang it. Nice. Damn it! I clicked the left trigger on my special gun thing, switched it to demolish mode, and then smashed a bunch of pillars by accident. Go me. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, if you wanted to get one of the stronger Rexes, oh, there's ruins down there. Anyway, if you wanted to get one of the stronger Rexes, my son's got a whole herd of them, the Legacy Tyrannosaurs. I think they're kind of a mix between the Rex and the Acro from what it sounds like. What you've described of the Acros, anyway. Sir, we can get you one. So, if I remember right, I don't know if it's the same in this one, but in Survival Evolved, the offspring, the stats on the baby are based on the initial level that parents were tamed at. So, like, after your taming bonus, they were both, like, level 60. Both parents were level 60. Then those stats are what dictates the baby stats. Any idea if that's how it works in Ascended? Okay. It's good to know. fixing my chat thing. I use a monitor that keeps an active watch on new chats. Sometimes when people send messages, they don't come through for like, I don't know, way too long. Nice. What are you up to? Ah, nice. Appreciate you doing that. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Very much appreciate that. My chat thing's not working properly. Let's do that. Close that. Maybe. Let's test it. Test. Oops. Test. Alright, sounds good, man. Nice. Okay. Welcome back. So far I got 30 tracks left and 8 pillars, so I'll have to head back to the base here pretty soon. Be able to connect with my son's half of the track. there's a pteranodon that landed on the track. That's so great. Oh, that's pretty colors too. I wouldn't get used to it, pteranodon. That's what I was just thinking about. I was just thinking, I wonder if they're gonna stay there, or if they'll move when the train comes. Red supply drop. Got a Evo Tyrannosaurus Rex blueprints. Yes, nice. Yoink. Ah, nice. Ooh. Oh, he's got the blue feet too. Oh he's definitely got his dad's colors. Oh well. Little birdie bird. Nice. Where's your dog? Looks like she's ready for care, but she's stuck. Trying to get to you. You can do it, Birdie. You can do it. Oh shit. What the hell just happened? I glitched through the wall for a second. Oh. Dilo was crazy enough to attack somebody in the crowd. I heard. Oh, 65.8. I think that might be better. Okay. Alright, yeah. Heck yeah, that's way better. That's what pushed me through the building. There's a frickin' Rex running down. Stuck. Man, all you guys are in the way. First it was a Dilo, and then a thief bird. I'm gonna keep these Carnos out front here. I'm gonna put them on neutral, but following the Parasaur. So that way they kind of act as a guard unit for the front door here. And then they won't run halfway down the hill and stay there. Okay. There we go. Alright. Do you have regular pods or the dino pods? If you don't have any available dino pods, it won't work. Oh. Alright. There's the cryo fridge in the corner here of the house. I'm ready to grab some. infringing on Pokemon. I'm getting some food for everybody. What the heck is he doing way out? My tame of Bronto are very getting. Mammoth does pretty well, but there's nothing like that tail swoosh to get thousands of berries in one go. That's probably. noticed that your level went way up. Did you do that or get that from all the pillar and train track crafting? Oh man. So, I was at work earlier today, and on my break, I was in the bathroom taking a leak. And it's a public bathroom, so, like, visitors can come in and use it if they want to. And while I was in there, I'm taking the leak midstream, I hear a knock on the door, and I say, just a minute. And I say it a couple of times really loud, so I figure the person could hear me. And then I hear the friggin' door handle twisting, and my heart drops, and I'm like, oh my god, they're friggin' walking in on me, and I'm like yelling really loud, just a minute, just a minute. And like, whoever it was, they must have been deaf or something, because they kept coming. And then I heard a lady's voice say, oh god, I'm sorry, and then she closed the door and walked out. I think some pervy lady was trying to get her creep on. I ended up having to turn just so that way she wouldn't get a peek. About to tame a tickle chicken with Kingslayer trait. Attempt to outrun it. Where you at? Come on. Wait, face. Face. Already. Run. Way easier than I expected. Have you ever used any of the Gigantoraptors? I've never tamed one, but given that you can crouch down in their nest, I'm guessing you have to maybe put on some ghillie gear and go sit in its nest for a while. baby Trudon. Heck yeah. That's awesome, thank you. Alright. Now I'm gonna go solo the dragon with my sword. Oh, that's good to know. So do the berries have, like, their own properties depending on the berry? Right, tickle chicken. Eat that spit. Thanks. Suck it. That makes sense. Yeah, I've got, I have a farm upstairs in that greenhouse. I think I just have one of each, except for the narco berries. I think I have two pots of that. Although, I don't know if this mod does it, but, the mod that the cyber structures is based off of, you could stack the crop plots. So you could potentially, you know, have a stack of 50 crop plots, each one growing whatever it's growing, and it all still worked. I might have to try to do that to get a better supply of the regular veggies to do that with. Because if I'm interpreting what you're saying... So if I'm interpreting what you're saying correctly, then the veggies give you more than the berries do, as far as whatever stat they're gonna heal or boost. Nice. Alright, well I guess we'll have to expand the farm. I have, in cyber structures, there's the various, like, NPC type of item collector type dudes. shirtless guy down at the bottom, he's an item collector, so he'll like pick up the different types of poop. And then from his inventory, I think it's the gardener. Well, it might be one of them. I don't know. Somebody puts the poop inside the beetles, and then one of them will grab the fertilizer from the beetles, and then one of them will put the fertilizer into the crop plots. So it's kind of all an automated process as far as that goes. So if we expand the crop plots, and as long as we have enough fertilizer to support all of that, yeah. I liked the idea of getting all the materials from the farming, but not so much doing the farming. Especially if you have a large amount of crop plots. Going to each one, putting in fertilizer, grabbing out whatever if you're going to grab stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah. So do you use a lot of mods on your solo servers or your solo games? So I kind of resist getting mods for two reasons. One, the amount of space that they take up on your drive. And again, if somebody joins the server, they've also got to have that amount of space, which kind of sucks. And then the other thing is that if for some reason the mod author stops supporting it after an update and it breaks, you're kind of SOL unless somebody fixes that. So for those reasons, I tend to resist all of the many different mods that my son typically recommends. Yeah. So there's one of the guys that was on here the other night chatting with me. He suggested a wyvern mod that gives the wyverns, or at least maybe brings wyverns into the game, but the wyverns have the same type of flying or gliding ability as the griffin. I've been thinking about getting that. Although the medieval structures and decor, I just put in, I think, yeah, I put that in last night. I didn't realize it at the time, but it's like over a gig worth. I gotcha. Yeah, if it adds creatures, then yeah, I probably won't. I like that functionality from the Griffin, where you can, aim down, gain speed, and then kind of coast. I think that's cool. I wish all flyers had that. Yeah, that honey preserver is one of the main things that I wanted to get that mod for. That and, you know, the castle-like structures. But, that well, would that work on Scorched Earth? Ooh, that's nice. Oh yeah. So, part of me kind of wants to spin up the Scorched Earth server because I really like the Wyverns. They're by far my favorite mount so far. Although, to be fair, I've only played the Island, Scorched, and Ragnarok. So I haven't experienced all of the available creatures. But so far, the Wyvern's won. But on the rig that I'm running all of this on, I have enough room, I think, I think I can load up 4 maps. Yeah, I've seen like the engrams that have mentioned gachas, but I have no idea what those are. So, I think what I'll do... Well, I also want to beat all the maps in order. And so far my kiddo's on board with that too. So I think what I'll do is... For sure, it sounds like I definitely need to spin up Astrios. And then I'm gonna put on Scorched. What a perfect name for them, then. I feel like that's kind of a cheeky nod towards all of those gacha games. Yeah, that element dust is what I'd be interested in. Now, my kiddo said that there's a map. I don't know which one it is. He said that there's a map that, where you can farm element, or maybe creatures drop it or something. Any idea if that's true, or if that's, or if that's probably a mod, maybe? Huh. Is that how it was in Survival Evolved? Nice. Yeah, I saw a little bit, of my kiddo playing Aberration, I think. Is that the one that's in the cave? Or underground or something? Ah, yeah. Yeah. They got so many different maps that I constantly mix them up. Heck yeah, thank you, thank you. You've been a massive help on all this, so thank you. Well, is there anything that you want to do? Do you want help doing anything? Getting critters, breeding stuff. Go running a cave or something. Building some things. Okay. Well, if you ever want some help doing something, just let me know. Nice. Appreciate it. Crap. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely go through way more of the pillars. So you ever read any books? Damn. Nice. Yeah, funny you mentioned that. So I used to, years ago now, I used to write short stories, and I've wanted to actually narrate those on YouTube, but I guess haven't gotten the motivation to do it because I wasn't sure if that was a thing that people actually, listen to. And then now here you are saying that you listen to audio stories on YouTube. That's dope. So yeah, maybe I'll start doing that too. So, question about that. Okay, before my question, what's Fantasy HFY? Huh. Space stuff makes sense, but I don't... What's high fantasy? Narrator. Yeah, I'll have to look him up. Yeah, I've currently... Sadly, I don't have any more of my short stories on hand anymore. The drive that I was storing them on was just a regular, you know, disk platter drive kind of thing, old school, and it crashed. So I lost everything that was on it. But I do have one of my short stories that I put onto Wattpad, and another one that I was in the process of writing, turning into a longer story. Okay. Yeah. And then now I guess I'm curious about, like, how do they handle, like, different characters? Like... That sounds funny. Oh wow. Well, I definitely won't be able to afford a team of anything anytime soon. So I guess just a regular narration, I guess. We are close to we're close to my sap. Yeah, nice. Oh man, this is so awesome. This is super awesome, because here soon, I'm going to be connecting to my son's tracks. Oh, that's exciting. Appreciate all the help. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Would not be this far without you. So appreciate you. Thank you. Heck yeah. Yeah, I think... So, I don't remember if I mentioned it to you, but the plan he and I were gonna do is... Oops. We're gonna have... Each of us will have our own train, but a place to park it off the main line. So that way, he and I can... You know, if he's on at his mom's house, then my train won't be blocking the track, and his won't be blocking the track if I'm on and he's not. But yeah, on the train that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build it up like a mini crafting, forging type of thing. So, like so far the track is passing by two mountains that have a decent amount of metal on it. Right here it's going to pass through the redwood forest on the south side. And there's that big mountain in the middle of there, so it's going to have a ton of metal. So I'm going to have a small forge in one of the train cars. And then just have like an RG and a Anki just hanging out, sitting in there, and as you're traveling down the track with your train, then you can turn off into maybe an offshoot from the main line that goes towards the metal mountain, and then that way you can park and go grab all the stuff, put it in the forge, and come back. That way you aren't blocking the main line of the train tracks. Yeah. I guess you could do that same kind of thing with all the stone, because there's going to be, on those same mountains, tons of stone. Although you could pretty much go just about anywhere to get the stone. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, I got sidetracked. So the reason why I was asking about if you were, if you read books or anything is because I've been reading this series called Songs of Chaos. It was one of those Amazon recommended ones because of the types of books that I've been reading, and so far it's a pretty interesting read. I don't know if anybody narrates it or not, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So the writer, one thing that kind of stood out to me is not so great is the writer's not particularly imaginative with names, but yeah, so far I think it's pretty good. I think there's a good chance because of the writing, the target audience is probably, you know, maybe teen or young adult. But it's like a story with dragons, magic, sword fighting, all that kind of stuff. So if you ever get into the fantasy type genre, might be worth checking into. Ooh, I got one that that might be narrated. That might be, probably even heard of it. You ever heard of Ender's Game? Really? Oh. Well, that one is one of the sci-fi type space, alien life, that sort of thing. And it's been out for, I don't know, maybe 15 or 20 years now. So there might be some narration of it somewhere. And they even they made a movie of it, at least the first book anyway. Although, the series as it progresses towards the end gets very dark. So I don't know how a movie studio could make that digestible for some folks. They'd probably end up changing a bunch of that. What? 3 acros? But yeah, the Ender series is a pretty good string of books. Alright, AFK sec. In and back. Thank you. So, as you probably noticed, I was a bit vague on the books that I was talking about, and I do that on purpose because I'm one of those types of people that doesn't really want spoilers about things. So I try not to give spoilers when I'm describing something, and I also try not to hype something up, so that way, you know, you did check it out and look into it, then you're not going to have the super high expectation of something and then, you know, end up disappointed. So I try to just say, hey, it's interesting, if you're into that sort of thing, check it out, I think it's worth it. Usually leave it at that. The one thing that I will say about the Songs of Chaos series is I'm pretty sure the writer is a video gamer. Like he could play all sorts of games, but the way he writes the book, it could definitely be a video game or turned into one. Because there's like characters in the story have certain abilities and he's named them. Now they don't call it out like anime style. You know, when they're using the ability, but they're named in such a way to where it could be in a skill set of whatever character. which I think if they made a game out of it, I think it'd be pretty good. At least the type of gaming systems that you would have for it, like leveling up and item crafting and typical RPG type of stuff, but just themed off that book. I think it'd be pretty good. I got 19 tracks and 6 pillars left. Doing a bit of recon to see where my kiddo's tracks left off. You want to breed a couple of those Rexes? Get you an egg? Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Okay. No worries. Yeah, I probably should too. It's already almost 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's a lot of time to be stuck in the car. So, a long time ago, I heard that there was like a teleporter or something that you could put at your base. Nice. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, so I'd heard about the teleporter that you can put at your base that allows you to travel between the maps. Is that the same thing that you're talking about? Okay, so that is a thing. Alright. But then the teleporter, is that like a legit teleporter where you could warp to different parts of the map. Like the same map that you're in, I mean. That's cool. Oh, nice. That's dope. Yeah. Gonna have to get one that's... Put one end at our base, one at my son's base. So that way we don't have to take a train all the way if we don't want to. That's cool. Huh? So there's different size teleporters? And that seems backwards. You would think that small would only be able to go to small, medium would be able to go to medium, and small and large would be able to go to medium, large, medium, and small. That's weird. And I'm guessing they're probably powered by the tech generator. Probably require a buttload of element. What does the tech generator run off of? Does it run off of anything, or is it you have to put? Okay, so it does run off an element then. Alright. Oh. Well, I bumped up the or I guess reduced the consumption rate of fuel, because I'd put in like a stack of wood into a campfire and it would be gone in like 20 minutes. So I bumped it up a little bit. So I wonder how much that'll be impacted. Like 100 element, instead of being good for 180 days, it'd be good for a year. Yeah. So close, yet so far. Oh, wow. Yeah, I need to... Okay. So, what would you say is the best way to farm element before getting to the maps where you can craft it or mine it or what have you? It'd be ridiculous, dude. It's so absurd. Oh, so close. Okay. Yeah, the herd of dinos, the legacy Tyrannosauruses that my son's got, that probably wouldn't be much of an issue. I mean, yeah, I'd say we could probably take her out or farm it on Alpha. Um, Mainly because we did the Alpha fight and, I don't know, maybe spent a minute or two in there. His dinos melted her down quick. Yeah, they're pretty easy. I forget how much damage the worst damage was, but it was nowhere near the 80k health he's got in these things. Yeah. Yeah, we were... Last week, we were attempting to get the artifacts for the Megapithecus, but that's when we got sidetracked with... Yeah, I think we'll farm her then. So when we were attempting to farm up the Megapithecus artifacts, that's when I'd gone into that cave and lost my spider, and went out looking for another spider, and then we came up with the wild idea of connecting our bases with a train track, and so, yeah. Here we are. Wow, look at that spoil time. Holy crap. Alright. I got a tasty cake and a drink. Wait. Like, recipe? What? That cake? Oh, that's so great. Really? That's all that it needs? Now, did you name these, or is that like a ARC name? Nice. Alright. So... Eat some fat cake. And then the drink. Yeah, my food meter. And then even... What? I have the food buff and it's not going away. Oh, hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, they stack too. That's dope. I think I'm gonna do a middle run. Sure. Let me finish putting this stuff away and then, yeah, I'll be ready. Right here. Nice. Oh, purple. Ready to go. Right. Okay, now I'm ready. Oh man. While I was working today, I bonked my head on a desk in... It's weird. I'm one of those unfortunate saps who doesn't have so much hair on top, and I've noticed that now that I've been keeping it super short, I bonk my head a lot. Oh man, that makes it sound like you're tall. I'm a short dude. I'm like 5'8". I am vertically impaired. Yeah, I'm a little jealous. Alright, so I'm going to park up at the top here to gather up some stamina, and then we'll come in swinging like a wrecking ball. Like a wrecking ball. Anyway, here we go. Are you able to do console commands? I don't know how to do it on Xbox though. Alright. Do some Googlings. So okay. So what this is saying is that to turn on console commands on Xbox, go to the start menu. Well, you just hit the menu button, go into settings. And then under the advanced tab, there's a left side. On the left side, there's a toggle where you can switch console access to on. So, and then from there, you just press the select button, the double square button, and you'll see a text bar show up. Take this with a grain of salt, because this is Google's AI. But then, yeah, there's a way to turn off the volumetric fog. Cool. All right, so let's see if I can paste this in here. All right, so if you're able to see my screen still, it'll be that command right there. So that's r.volumetric fog space 0. And it's not a cheat command. It's essentially like a video or display setting, but they don't expose it in the settings menu. Sweet. Yeah, their volumetric fog. To some extent, I like it. I wish it wasn't so impenetrable. All right. Yeah. Oh shit, did I drop you? Oh, I must have like clipped you into the ground or something. What the hell? What's going on? Get stamina. Alright, you mind if we put some points in stamina in this guy? Alright, so now I know to keep you above the ground. Dropped you. Alright. I think it might be because I'm too low to the ground. Let me take another spin. We good? We're good, I think. Crap, did I dropped you. Yep. It might drop you. Oh. Yeah, fuck that tree in particular. Yeah, I might have to breed another RG that's got stupid weight like this thing does. Holy cow. We've been going for days and it's still not even ready. There's some... There we go, right there. There's a bunch. Alright. Hopefully this don't go. Yeah, even after all that, still not full. Oh, there's a Giga over there. What? Level 60? That's awesome. Oh shit. Alright. I think this might be good right here. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna park up top so I can get some stamina and then we'll fly out. Yeah. So the Gigas even okay, so my son's played the heck yeah. My son's played a bunch of the maps on solo, on single player on his Xbox, and even after having the availability of all of those dinos and all the other creatures, the Gigas are still his favorite. So seeing a level 60 Giga out there is encouraging. Because before, all we were seeing is like level 1 and 2. What always made me hesitate using the Giga is their rage mode. Like, if in Evolved, I don't know if they ever changed it, but if it took too much damage, it would go into rage mode, kick you off, and eat all your dinos around you, and you... Yeah. So I'll pick him up Friday evening, and we'll hop on here for, you know, an hour or two, and yeah. Since I now know that there's a Giga out here, we'll do that first thing. That's good. Yeah, so far the Evo dinos, yeah, I'm gonna do the same. But yeah, so far the Evo dinos, which is the Rex, there's a Legacy Tyrannosaur or Tyrannosaurus, there's a Tyrannosaurus, and then we've yet to see a Evo Giga. But those are all supposed to be more powerful versions and replace the regular versions. So yeah. It sounded like I had more to say, but that was it. And then there's also, I don't know if I put it back in the cryo fridge or not, but there's also a, like a pretty high level Megalodon and a decent level Tuso. So if you're ever inclined to go chomp all the dinos and things underwater, you're more than welcome. Right. So, since you've been doing all of this, have you... Oh, holy shit. Have you experimented with the pulling option? So, like, pulling all the metal to the furnace? Or the forge? Okay, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna pull all the metal to the forge. Definitely makes the back and forth way easier. Nice, 27,000 metal. That's bonkers. Yeah, dude, I need to breed a better Argent so that way I can make a... Okay. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I think that's it for me. Out. Well, night. Appreciate all the help. You've been awesome. So yeah, again, if you... Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that'd be cool too. So again, yeah, I appreciate all the help. And, again, if you want to do something that you want to do, just, you know, let me know, and we'll get at it. Alright, man. Call it a night, and if you're on tomorrow, I'll see you then. If not, we'll hang out some more later. Later, man.